Welcome back to Gerry Teacher's site area analysis videos, part three. One thing I didn't go into, and I talked about the two boxes that I wanted these numbers to automatically go in. One is the area analysis, and one is the site area analysis. Site area analysis is the floor area ratio and the coverages if you wanted. The area analysis breaks it down to all the different areas. But here's one other place where I wanted that information to automatically go into, and that's how I identify this. This is what I want, existing one-story house or whatever it is. Control C, stick it over to here. Control V, and that's what I want. Now I want what layer is that on? Control C, Control V. Turn that layer on, whatever layer that cancel. What layer is that on? Turn it on. There. So I want that number. I want. Here's my select all unlock. This is my existing one-story addition, or whatever it is. And so I want that 1907 to go into here. So so I'm going to select this U, come up over here, and take this out, delete, and go to macro user defined. I don't know, one of those. I don't know what number that's going to be. 426 is the wrong number. U. Label. Oh, it's footprint. I think that's a footprint. So this needs to be, take that macro out, delete, and go to footprint. User defined. Does he have it? Right there. Footprint. So now that number should be the same. Yep, there it is, and that's what I want. So Shift V. So what's happening with whatever? Oh, I don't have it. Oh, I'm on this. Shift V. So area analysis. So what's going to happen is that number is automatically going to appear right here. Well, let's go ahead and put it over here. V. Stick it right there, and now this is going to be U, this right here, and this is going to be, hang on, macro user defined out footprint. Now that should read right. Yep, 1907, and it's also going to W. Shift V, site information. Take this right here. Control C, stick it over here. So these are the things that are actually going to go to layout. I'm assuming, and I'm assuming if they're in a CAD detail. I guess I'm assuming if they're in a CAD detail, it's still going to register because this stuff right here of mine is actually in a CAD detail. U. So I'm going to change this, the floor area right there, to macro user defined out footprint. Perfect. Now all I have to do is, so I'm going to put in my lot area. I can put that in because that's not going to change. But this is going to be ever changing, the floor area, and the floor area ratio U is going to be simply. Let's see if I can do this. That's going to be macro. Well, I have to define my own macro, I think. I'll have to define my own macro, which means the total footprint minus the lot area is equal to the floor area ratio. So, and I don't have a macro to show that particular calculation. So you can see that all that stuff is going to be happening. So if I go over to here, get rid of this W. Let's get save it, I guess. I don't know. So so Shift V, new area analysis. Okay, right there, and I'm going to take this, Control C, Control V, stick it right there, and that's that, and that's going to get sent to layout. Now I'm going to just delete this, And then I'm going to put this in a separate CAD detail, but for ease of sake, I'm just going to put it right here. I'm going to just send this to layout all at one time, okay? And now if I change this, if I change the size of this thing, it should change a lot of stuff. Yep, 2287, 225, or 2257. So it's changing all this stuff. That is slick. That is really slick. And this, remember, is simply a roof plane, I believe, a ceiling plane. So by altering this ceiling plane, which is actually my floor area of my house, I am changing this call out that's in my site plan, and then I'm also changing this number and this number, which are my area analysis and my site plan stuff. So it's really powerful stuff if we can just figure out how to deal with the extra rafters and stuff. And one more thing, it's just so interesting that ceiling planes don't have areas, projected areas or actual areas, and that roof planes do. That's the end. End of part 3, and I think I got enough information to kind of talk to Gerry tomorrow.